When I give you a stem changing verb, I will give you in parenthesis next to it what the stem change is. Just like I did for present tense, I'll do it for the preterite tense as well. Because unfortunately, stem changing, it's one of those things that you just have to work with it and work with it until it sticks. Okay? Remember, when you're acquiring a language, it takes about 90 repetitions before you have acquired that word or that concept.
My goodness.
Okay? Yeah, it takes a while. And it's the same thing as when you were learning English as a baby. How many times did your mama say, "Do you want a cookie?" before you would realize what cookie was? It takes a while.
Mom didn't give me cookies.
So, stem changing infinitives are named for what they do. There's a change in the stem. What is the stem in a verb?
It's the little ending.
No.
No, it's the beginning.
Everything other than the infinitive ending.
Everything other than the infinitive ending. Very nice. Okay, so you're going to make some alteration of the stem before you add the endings to conjugate the verb. And you will use the preterite endings that you already know. So you're really not learning anything new. You're just learning that some of them have stem changes. And we've already done some stem changing verbs, right?
Yes.
Hacer, poner,
Oh, weird.
ser. Ser is more irregular period. But yeah, estar. All of those were stem changing. Okay, and like I said, the hard part is knowing which ones change and which ones don't. But I'll give you a little clue out behind it. So there's two rules. First of all, if it is a stem changing verb in the present tense,
Bless you.
if it is stem changing in the present tense, it is quite possible that it is going to be a stem change in the preterite. And only IR verbs will be stem changing verbs. AR verbs will not stem change, so that leaves out verbs like jugar, which you know that jugar is a stem changing verb in present tense. But, that takes care of this one. But jugar is an AR verb. So in the preterite tense, it will not be a stem change. Only IR verbs. So, two different ways that a stem changing infinitive can change. There's two different categories. The first one is O to U. And we'll play with this. Okay? An example would be dormir. Didn't we see dormir yesterday? Yes. And have a stem change in the third person?
Yes.
Okay. That's an O to U. The second one, okay, and that also includes the O to UEs. Here's an example, dormir. And this is on your 5-a-day if you want to do it.
Yes.
So here's the process.
Where is it?
All right, so
I always use
the first thing we do when we're doing stem changing verbs, the first thing is to separate the stem from the infinitive ending, which basically means drop the IR. So dorm is the stem. Yes, it is. We know this. And then we make the stem change, O to U, which will make it durm. Durm. And then we put it into the box. Okay, these are also called shoe verbs or boot verbs. But in the preterite tense, it looks more like a sandal. Because it doesn't cover the whole foot. Exactly. We only make the change in the third and the sixth box, which are the third person forms. Él, ella, usted, and the plural. Ellos, ellas, and ustedes. Okay, so just like yesterday, the yo form is dormir.
See, I already did this.
We did dormirse yesterday.
Oh, well,
Today we're doing dormir.
I had dormi as well, or dormir.
Okay, this is in your 5-a-day. So dormir, dormiste. Here's your stem change, dormio. Durmió.
Well,
So is it the same as dormir?
It is the same thing as dormirse, except that this doesn't have that pronoun you have to play with. Okay?
I don't
Dormimos.
even know where dormir is on this stupid thing.
It's not on that sheet.
Okay.
And durmieron.
Well,
Okay? See, here's the sandal down here. We only change it in the bottom two. Okay?
I kind of get it. Yeah, I kind of get that.
Like a pad for your feet.
Yeah, it's kind of like the sole of the shoe. So, more about stem changers. The second category, like we saw yesterday, is E to I. Remember vestirse? Okay, the E changed to an I in the third person forms. Okay, this also includes the E to IEs. So, preferir. It's an IR verb, so that satisfies one of the categories. And it also, preferir is also stem changing in the present tense. So that satisfies the rules. So, same steps as we used with dormir. Okay, here's something you need to know. When there is more than one vowel, notice that we have two E's. Which one makes the change? Which one becomes an I? Okay. Choose the vowel closest to the verb ending.
Oh,
Second one.
Jimmy.
Close.
You choose the vowel that's
You weren't
closest
close,
to the
you were
infinitive
opposite,
ending.
Right.
Stop in. So preferir is
No,
to
it's not.
prefer. Separate the stem from the infinitive ending, and that gives us prefer. Prefer. Okay? Which E is going to change?
The second one.
The second one, the one closest to the ending. Make the stem change E to I, and that gives us prefer. And then you just add your endings. And remember that it's a sandal, not a boot. So the yo form is preferi, and it always follows the regular IR preterite endings. So preferi, what's the to form?
Preferiste.
Preferiste,
Preferio.
prefirio,
Oh, preferio.
prefirio.
Whoa. Oh, it's because of the sandal.
Uh-huh. Okay, nosotros preferimos. I don't know.
Because it's only on the
And
bottom
then
too.
prefirieron.
Doesn't cover the whole foot.
If you don't want to think of it as a sandal, just think of it as the sole of the boot.
Why do I have to throw a shoe in the Just cuz, okay?
Okay? So, servir.
Is
Servir is a stem changer, okay?
It is. Oh my gosh.
It's an IR verb.
To serve.
Listen, it's an IR verb, and it's also stem changing in the present tense. Satisfies the rules. Same steps. Okay, so we're going to drop the ending and going to get serve.
Serve.
Then we're going to make the stem change E to I. To serve. And then follow the process. The yo form is servi. What's the to form?
Serviste.
Serviste. Okay, now here's where the change comes in. What would be the L
Servio.
form? Servio. Good. With an I. Servio. Nosotros is going to be what?
Servimos.
Servimos. Ellos
Servieron.
sirvieron. Good.
mixed a few on this thing.
Pedir is ida I, so the ellos is going to be what? Pidieron. Okay. Ella repetir, ida I. So, repitió. Good.
Oh my goodness. Not as cool.
Nosotros sentir, it's ida I. Sentimos. Good. There's no stem change in nosotros.
Oh my goodness.
Usted entender. Okay. What is it?
India.
You sure about that? What are the rules?
Wait,
It has to be stem changing in the present tense, which it is, and it has to be an IR verb. So is entender a stem changing verb? No. So it's going to be entendió.
Ooh.
Tricky.
Is veneer a word like that?
Yeah, but we've already done that one. And dormir,
I guess I
tu,
missed
the
that
tu
one.
form of dormir? Dormiste, good.
I love to be stick.
Okay? All right, bueno. We need to talk about. So let's just look through these. Servir, we did, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Pedir, we've done. Did we not do pedir? Okay, so pedir is to ask for something or to order something. And it is it's an E to I. So the yo form is going to be what? Pedi. Tu. Pediste. Él, ella, usted. Pidió. That's where your stem change comes in. Nosotros pedimos. Ellos, ellas, ustedes. Pidieron. Good. All right, and we did repetir, right? Did we not?
Repetir.
Okay, it was, okay. So repetir is to repeat. The yo form is going to be what? Repeti. Tu form? Repetiste. Oh, this is stem changing, so E, it's going to be E to I. Repitió, good. Nate, what's the nosotros? Repetimos. Repetimos. Ellos, Noah. Repitieron, good. Okay? All right, let's see what else. We did preferir. We did not do morir.
No, we did not.
That means I don't want two kids, guys.
Yeah, we will.
We did not do preferir?
No, we did that.
I thought we did. Morir means to die.
Oh.
And it is an O
Die.
to you. It's an O to you. Okay, so yo form is going to be mori. Morimos. Tu form is what? Moriste. All right, here's the stem change. Sadie.
I don't know how to say it, but it's like M-U-R-I.
Murió. Murió.
Like Mario.
Exactly. Mario with a U and an accent mark. Cameron, nosotros. Morimos. Good. And ellos is gonna be what, Rachel?
I put Murieron.
Murieron. Good. Murieron. And I think that's all. Let's take a quick look. We did dormir.
We did the whole red page.
All right. So that's it.
We have